Daniel Seekers from Chabot TV, and we are here at the San Jose Convention Center at the Heroes and Villains Fan Con. It's going to be an exciting event. We're going to see some superheroes and we're going to see some villains. So we'll see if I get recruited on a team or, you know, forced to the dark side. We'll see what happens. Heroes and Villains Confest in San Jose. How are you doing today? Are you getting a lot of fans?
Well, actually, yes. It's very odd. Lots of people are approaching me. I think they're approaching a lot of people too. We're taking selfies. It's the only time when a selfie stick might be appropriate, actually.
Yeah, those selfie sticks are come in handy. And how did you make your costume?
The costume, actually, it's not so much about making it. It's about finding the one that won't make you look maybe too stupid. So finding something that's accurate and resembles the end result from the show. But the mask, actually, we made it by hand with leather and some other crafts that I cannot name, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And is Arrow your favorite CSW or was it CW show on the network right now?
So it's a DC CW character. You know, I don't know. I think I go by year. So every year I try to challenge myself with a health goal. So losing 10 pounds, 20 pounds, gaining some muscle mass, and being a superhero. So every Halloween I have this superhero goal. I know it's geeky, it's nerdy.
Superhero goal. That might help you lose weight and get in shape. That's awesome.
Totally. So that's what I do. And this year is Arrow. Maybe next year's The Flash or maybe Batman, you know, but I'll have to buff up.
And are you always like a hero? Do you ever go to the dark side and become a villain?
I can't say dark side. So 2013 I was the Man of Steel. 2014 I was, and I don't know if you're gonna edit that, I was Kick-Ass. So it was more light-hearted. It's sort of an anti-hero, hero in spite of himself, sorry. But never someone evil. I don't know. I don't do well with evil.
Don't do well with evil.
I smile too much.
Okay, well, are you enjoying yourself at the festival?
So far, so good. You know, I get to ask a question to Danielle Panabaker. She plays Caitlin in The Flash. So I was happy, you know, so far. No expectations, so they're always beat. If you don't expect anything, usually your expectations are met.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We
Have a good one. Yeah.
As we've seen over the past several years, superhero properties don't really work on TV, right? So that was the basic premise, or sort of the basic narrative coming out of it. But then we had a good pilot, and we were able to transition into episodic television, and it's gone well so far, man. I mean, it hasn't gotten any easier. I'll tell you that much. But you know, I think we're still making that secret sauce, whatever it is.
And we all are better for it, right? Does anybody out here like Arrow? Just curious. So we all know physicality is nothing new for you. You were a spin class instructor, right? And you played one on Queer as Folk, right?
I did.
How do you prepare yourself for all the physical demands from now and even back then?
Well, I mean, one of the main things that we have is we have James Bamford here, who did that panel earlier, just directed an episode. He's back there right now, and you know, he was one of the first guys that I met in Vancouver, and we worked on the art of fighting on screen. You know, if the camera's over there, you got to take your punch wide. You got to know what's going to sell, what's going to look good, and you have to be able to learn fights fast and in little pieces. So I have good people around me. The stunt team that we have that started with Arrow and is now a stunt team that populates Arrow, The Flash, and Legends of Tomorrow is best in the business by far.
Do you miss the spin class at all?
No.
No, not at all.
Photography at the Heroes and Villains Fan Fest. How are you guys doing today?
Fun.
Great.
On shoot.
Yeah, and what exactly we got going on here? What exactly do you shoot?
So right here, these are local artists from Arizona. A friend of mine actually couldn't be here, so I still displayed some of his art. All of the photography you see on the back wall, as well as in the very front of the table, is my photography. So I just got done doing a photo shoot of some awesome people.
So you go around to festivals and you take pictures of cosplayers, right?
Correct. And as far as any of our prints that we sell of the cosplayers that are in my immediate group, like right now, because of Stephen Amell doing for F Cancer, half of our proceeds are going to go for F Cancer, for all of the prints we sell. I don't know. This is we do primarily Phoenix cons, Arizona. This is our first out-of-state con since our business has started, and you guys have been awesome. This whole convention has treated us nothing but open arms. It's wonderful to be out here.
Very cool. What other cons or festivals have you done in, you said Arizona?
I mostly rove as a photographer, doing like Phoenix Comic Con. I did Sabaton. I've done some other anime cons. TaioCon is another anime con. That's in January. We're going to do Fan Fest when we come home, so we have another convention to go to. We don't have a table at, but I'm going to be a roving photographer. Same thing I'm doing here. Then we have Phoenix Comic Con. Amazing Comic Con, I'm sorry, then Phoenix Comic Con. So it's just nonstop.
Well, very cool. Thank you so much for sharing your photography with us, and have fun at the festival.
We'll capture the moment for you.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. With Esta at the Heroes and Villains Fan Fest. And Esta, tell us about your costume today and what you're dressed up as today.
I am Mab from the Dresden Files. She's the Queen of Air and Darkness of the Winter Court.
Very cool. And tell us how you put all of this together.
Mostly him.
Okay, and you are?
Harry Dresden.
Okay, and yeah, tell us how you put this together for her.
We bought the dress, and makeup took about 4.5 hours. So about 3.5 hours of me airbrushing her, and she put about the blue, the lipstick, and the rest of the eye makeup.
And are you guys enjoying the festival so far?
It's a lot of fun, actually. I walked around and met a lot of people because of this costume, so it's pretty cool.
I bet everybody's stopping you and getting photos with you. And if you guys can choose hero versus villain, what side would you go on?
Well, I actually convinced her to be my villain to my hero, the villain to my hero.
Oh, okay.
So I'm the villain and he's the hero.
Very cool, guys. Well, thank you so much, and enjoy the festival.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I was just going to say, I'd like to swim like a dolphin.
Oh, swim like a dolphin.
You know, there's dolphins. You see dolphins swimming?
That could be the best answer of all time. Swim like a dolphin.
Dolphin man. We can make it work. We'll make it happen. This is Hollywood, baby.
I can't thank you so much for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Blackthorne, give him a big hand.
Thank you.
Connie Jo again, and I'm here with Thor at the Heroes and Villains Fan Fest. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Very well. And are you getting a lot of fans taking pictures of you and stuff?
I'm getting a lot of fans taking pictures of me. I've been looking for my brother everywhere, and I just can't find him.
How did you make this costume?
Kind of bought this one. So, yeah. This one was paid for. I do make other costumes. I've been cosplaying for since 2012, so there are costumes that I have made. This one was kind of like last minute trying to get together, so I did buy it.
Great. And as a cosplay person, do you go to a lot of different conventions? Do you get invited to a lot?
I go to maybe 10 cons a year. I used to be part of a couple big groups, and then now I'm just like lone survivor guy. I just go and do hospital visits and other things like that. So just trying to keep kids happy and all smiling. So
very cool. And if someone is interested in getting into cosplay, what's the biggest tips that you can give them?
Just do it. Don't even think about it. If you think you're not the right character or not the right shape for a just don't worry about it. Just try to buy a costume, or there's a lot of Etsy pages and there's a lot of stuff online that you can look for, and just do it pretty much. Just take the leap into cosplay and it'll be fine.
Great, very cool. Thank you so much. Hi, I'm here with James Banford at the Heroes and Villains Fan Fest. And And James, now you are a stunt choreographer for
Stunt
coordinator
and
for a lot of.
choreographer.
Okay. And how do you get these actors into shape? What exactly do you do with them?
It depends on the actor. David Ramsey has his own workout regimen, as does, well, all the actors do really, because I don't. I'm busy choreographing and on set, and with the rest of my stunt team, we're like, it's a full-time action factory. Some of them have personal trainers. I advise and set up personal trainers for, to keep those abs looking the way they do and to keep the pipes big.
Now, practicing the stunts that you choreograph, how long does that take before it goes onto the screen, before you guys film it?
We have 8 days, and each episode preps for 8 days, and then it shoots for 8 days. And then sometimes 1 day of second unit, so it's like a 9-day shooting schedule. So you have within those 8 days to come up with every single fight and every single wire stunt, every single car stunt. You have 8 days. So some fights, the least amount of time I will spend on a fight is 4 hours, choreographing and rehearsing, getting it up to speed. And I shoot all my rehearsals and create what's called a previs. So I shoot the rehearsals and then we edit them and add sound effects and that sort of stuff and present them to the directors to demonstrate what the fight should look like conceptually. And the longest I've spent on a fight sequence as far as rehearsal time would be like 3 8-hour days. We have sometimes 3 or 4 hours to shoot a fight sequence. So you have to really be on top of your game.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. I'm here with Carly Woods, a cosplay player here at the Heroes and Villains Confest in San Jose. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Very well. And what do you normally like to, it looks like you do a whole bunch of different kind of cosplay. What do you normally like to dress up as?
Just honestly, however I'm feeling and what con I'm attending. I am the host of FanFest, so if we're attending a Heroes and Villains or a Walker Stalker, it depends. You do the zombie stuff, the horror, or here you do the superheroes and villains. I'm obsessed with my R2-D2 costume, which is R2-22. That's what it's called.
That's awesome.
Yes, and then I really like doing my Harley Quinn. I really like the villains. I like being a different character, so I like dressing as villains. It's fun. It honestly just depends on how you feel that day.
Great. Yeah, I was going to ask you that question. I heard that playing a villain is a lot funner than a superhero all the time. And how many cons do you usually go to?
Well, right now my schedule is pretty busy. I'm doing like 2 a month.
Wow, it's pretty busy.
Yeah.
But you enjoy it, right?
Oh yeah, it's the best. Cons are amazing.
And if anybody wants to get into cosplay, like do you have any advice for them on what they should do and what costumes?
Honestly, I get that a lot, and I just always say just do it. Cosplay is so much fun. Anyone can do it, all ages, anywhere, and you just have to literally get out there and buy some fabric and draw something up and try and sew something. Obviously, it's trial and error. Things aren't going to work out the first time. But again, just do it. You have to learn from yourself, and it's always so much fun.
Great. Well, thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you. Becca, aka Wonder Woman, and you just did the zip line event over there. How was that?
It was really fun. I was really nervous that I was gonna fall because I weigh so much more than all the little kids doing it. But yeah, it was really good. It was really fun. I'm glad I did it.
And was that your first time doing something like that?
Definitely.
Oh, nice.
It was really fun.
And are you enjoying the con so far?
Yeah, it's really fun. We got a couple autographs and stuff. So yeah.
Whose autograph did you get?
We got pictures, yeah.
Oh, you got pictures.
Yeah.
Okay. And who are you looking forward to seeing today?
I don't know.
Do you want to come in here too? Another Wonder Woman friend.
Yes. Stephen Amell, I came for that because we got his picture and it's like my Christmas present.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm like the nerd of the family. we're sisters. So.
Very cool. And if you could choose between a hero or villain, what side would you normally go on?
Hero.
Why?
Marvel hero. Yeah.
Marvel hero?
Yeah. Save the world, and the outfits are really cute.
Okay. Save the world and outfits are cute. Well, thank you, ladies. Again, have a great time. Thank you.
So John Diggle was a soldier, right, in Afghanistan?
That's correct.
How much did you dive into his backstory?
Well, to all the veterans out there, thank you for your service. And we wouldn't be here without you, and that is really the truth. But we take it very, very seriously on our show. We have a few veteran TAs, technical advisors, and I take the part very seriously. John Diggle, Special Forces, he was an Army Ranger, did 3 tours in Afghanistan, and we try to make his backstory as accurate as possible in terms of the lingo and what life as a soldier in Iraq and Afghanistan, would have been. And so we delved right into it. I mean, I did my own homework in terms of just studying what a soldier's life would be like. But it's good to have the TAs on the set, the technical advisors that are actually veterans. And so we take it very seriously.
Hey, I'm here with David Ramsey, and we are here at the Hero and Fan Fest in San Jose. How are you doing today, David?
I'm awesome. This is great, man. San Jose's been great. This is the kickoff of the Heroes and Villains Fan Fest. And so it's just been fantastic. It's great to be here with my fellow castmates and others. And just fun. The fans have really been awesome here.
Awesome, that's great. And about your character on Arrow.
Yes, I'm going to stand up now.
You're going to stand up. He's very tall compared to me. I'm a shorty.
But I will.
You just stand up to intimidate me, didn't you?
There you go. Kind of. What's happening?
So your character. Now, you're just not on Arrow. You're also on Flash. You're also on Legends of Tomorrow. Yes. Mm-hmm. How is it playing a character where you kind of get to, realm in these other TV shows?
It's been awesome. I mean, this is kind of a comic book renaissance. I'm a comic geek, and to be able to play such an awesome character and then be able to jump into these different, take the same character and jump into these different shows, just been awesome. I mean, for us, logistically, it gets kind of difficult to do it schedule-wise. But when we see the finished product, it's fantastic. This stuff has never been done, at least not on the level we're doing it. It's unprecedented television, and the fans love it. And the writing is so good. So it's fantastic. I'm having the time of my life, really.
That's awesome. Now, you do a lot of stunts, you do a lot of fighting scenes. What do you do personally to get yourself into shape for that stuff?
Well, I've been a martial artist for a while. It's art called JKD, Jeet Kune Do. Been doing that for years. But besides, I just hit the weights. Just lift my life away. Just lift. Really, something. I'm a hard gainer. Like I'm naturally very, very lean, very skinny, right? I know people are like, oh, we hate you. No, but I am. So I have to kind of lift heavy to kind of get weight on. So for me, it's about the keeping kind of limber, stretching, and lifting heavy. I mean, it's not a big formula for me. It's not some secret formula. It's kind of the stuff that people were doing back in the 60s and 70s. It's the same regimen, pyramiding up 4-5 times a week. And that's it. That's been working for me.
Basic stuff.
Super basic. Oh my God, there's John Barrowman on the swing. That type of irreverence is what we have to deal with on Arrow. It's a wonder. It's amazing that we can make a good show with that type of behavior.
How is it working with your other co-stars on Arrow and all of your other TV shows?
So much fun. We're lucky. Barrowman and Steven and Blackthorne are some of the funniest people. We're really, really lucky to have a cast that really likes each other, and I think that that kind of shows through the acting that we all really do care about each other. So we're lucky right now.
It's like one big happy family.
Right now, season 4 though, you never know about season 5.
And out of all the other characters you've done on television and film, what has been your most prominent role? What's the role that you're like, I loved playing that character?
Well, next to John Diggle. John Diggle is a very incredibly fleshed out character. I love playing him. I still get to do Blue Bloods and play the mayor of New York on that show. But Probably Dexter. There was a great role I used to play on Dexter. That was a lot of fun, and that was a very well fleshed out character in a group of incredibly well fleshed out characters. Just such good writing on that show. But that would probably be the other role, Anton Briggs.
Great. And besides season 4 coming up, what else do you have going on?
Well, this keeps me busy. You know, season 4 ramping up. Obviously, I'm still doing Blue Bloods, which is great, but Arrow is the thing, and so I'm just lucky. I'm a really, really lucky guy, and blessed to be able to have such a wonderful show with not just wonderful actors that love to have fun, clearly, but wonderful writers and producers. And but again, you know, we do this stuff in a box. You know, we work 12, 14, 16-hour days, and then we go home, we go to sleep, we do it again. To be able to come out here and touch the fans, for the fans to be able to reach us, it's a real treat, and it really puts things into perspective because we don't really have a job without the fans. So I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you for being here.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
See you guys.
Okay.
Hi, I'm here with Neil McDonough at the Heroes and Villains Fan Fest. How are you doing today, Neil?
Doing very well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Now, you've been in a lot of different television shows, movies. What has been your favorite character that you've played so far?
Well, there's two. My favorite character of Good Guys was, without question, Buck Compton and Band of Brothers. That was my start. That's where I met my wife. All the great things, all the buddies that I met, everything happened because of Band of Brothers. But second, without question, is Damien Dark. They're so different. One is heroic and, you know, a true story. The other one is, you know, deliciously evil, and I can do so many fun things and have a great time at it. So that's my second favorite character.
Great, yeah, I heard playing a villain is pretty fun. Do you like playing villain versus a hero versus a nice guy? What's your take on that?
Whatever role, if it's a well-written role, that's when actors really like it. So it can be, you can play a hero, but if the words aren't great, it's not fun. And same thing with the villain. In this show, what they're doing for me is, you know, it's incredible, the scripts that I get every week, and I keep telling the writers how much I appreciate it, because I'm literally getting away with murder every week, and it's so much fun for me.
Very cool. And what's coming up for you? What's new?
Oh, well, this is going to keep me busy for quite some time. I've got another movie coming out called Greater in January, a football movie, and a few other films coming out next spring. So yeah, I've been very busy and very fortunate. I'm blessed.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Neil. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today for the Heroes and Villains Fan Fest in San Jose. It was a great day. We met some really good heroes and some really good villains. So, not too sure which side I wanna go on, but I've heard that being a villain is pretty fun. So I might give that a try. This is Connie Jo Seegers with Chabot TV, and have a great day.